Top 5 fastest American cars you can buy in 2026. Somewhere in this list is a car that beats a $3.9 million Ferrari hypercar to 60 for a 19th of the price. Somewhere else, a Camaro built in a Texas shop humiliates a car that costs 10 times more. And one entry down here still runs a manual gearbox at 200 miles per hour because the men who built it refused to let it die easy. 5 cars, 0 mercy. If you blink at number 3, you'll miss the one Dodge engineered to scream without a single drop of gasoline. Let's go. The top 5 fastest American cars you can buy in 2026. Number 5, the 2026 Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing. 200 miles per hour, 200 miles an hour, 3 pedals. Nothing else on earth does both. The Blackwing is a hand-built, supercharged 6.2L V8, bolted to a 6-speed manual in an age trying to outlaw all 3. 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet to the rear wheels alone. 60 in 3.4 seconds. Factory rated at 200, independent tests brushing 205. It knows it's dying, and it refuses to go quietly. Production ends after 2026. No successor. No electric replacement waiting in the wings. Cadillac confirmed it and said nothing else. This is the last rear-drive, manual, supercharged V8 super sedan America will ever build, and Cadillac is spending its final year making 0 compromises. Inside, a 33-inch curved LED display sweeps the dash, 18-way performance buckets heat, cool, and massage between launches, and a 16-speaker AKG studio system fills the cabin. 3 pedals, 4 doors, 1 funeral. Starting price, $91,800 MSRP. Subscribe and stay. Number 4, the 2026 Ford Mustang GTD, 202 miles per hour. Ford didn't build this car, they deployed it. The supercharged 5.2L Predator V8, screaming to 7,400 RPM, delivers 815 horsepower and 664 pound-feet through a carbon fiber driveshaft into a rear-mounted 8-speed dual-clutch transaxle, hitting near-perfect 50-50 balance to 60 in roughly 3.5 seconds, and a top speed of 202 mph. The most extreme machine to ever wear a Mustang badge. More than 6,500 people applied for the first 1,000 build slots. Ford handpicked every owner. Then it went to Germany and became the first American production car to break the Nürburgring 7-minute wall, and didn't stop there. It came back with a competition spec and ripped a lap on Porsche's home soil that put a Mustang's name on the board twice. Inside, a 12.4-inch cluster and a 13.2-inch touchscreen stream live telemetry. Recaro buckets where laser-etched suede, and where the rear seats once lived, a polycarbonate window now frames the suspension working at speed. Starting price, $325,000 MSRP. Number 3, the 2026 Dodge Charger Daytona SRT Banshee, 211 miles per hour. The gas engine is dead in this car, and somehow it's louder than ever. Twin electric motors detonate 1,200 horsepower and over 1,300 pound-feet of instant torque, hurling this 4-door to 60 in the low 2-second range and onto a claimed top speed of 211 miles per hour. Dodge didn't try to make the electric Charger quiet. They engineered a fratzonic exhaust system that pipes synthetic engine noise through actual speakers and a resonator, hitting Hellcat-level decibels with 0 cylinders firing. Purists called it a gimmick right up until they heard it at a stoplight. The battery pack sits low in a reinforced chassis for a center of gravity lower than most sports cars. And the whole thing still tows, still seats 5, still does the school run. It just also runs a mid-3-second quarter-mile launch that catches drivers off guard every single time. Inside, a 12.3-inch digital cluster and a 16-inch center display run Dodge's performance pages, with a power shot launch button that adds a temporary horsepower over boost on demand. Starting price, $79,995 MSRP. Number 2, the 2026 Hennessey Exorcist Camaro ZL1, 217 miles per hour. When the demon showed up, Texas built a priest and armed him with 1,000 horsepower. Hennessey tears down to ZL1's supercharged 6.2L LT4, drops in a bigger blower, ported heads, and custom cams, and reassembles it into 1,000 horsepower and 966 pound-feet through a 6-speed manual or 10-speed auto. slamming 0-60 in 2.1 seconds and running a tested 217 miles per hour, a mile an hour faster than a $1 million Ford GT for a fraction of the money. The final edition closed the book at 57 serialized cars, one for every year of Camaro's existence, each carrying a numbered engine plaque and a full factory-style warranty, backing every one of those 1,000 horses. Recaro buckets, an 8-inch touchscreen, Bose audio, suede and leather. The cabin stays sleeper quiet about the whole thing. The car next to you finds out at the light. Price is built around $135,000, including the donor car. A 1,000-horsepower Exorcist built to bury demons, and it still finishes second. Whatever you think is coming at number one, the number you're about to hear beats a $3.9 million hypercar to 60 for a fraction of the price. Number one, the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1X, 233 miles per hour. Ferrari's F80 hypercar costs $3.9 million. This catches it, passes it, and beats it to 60 for a 19th of the price. The ZR1X isn't a supercar. It isn't a hypercar. It's a category Chevrolet built because nothing else fit. The LT7, a 5.5L twin-turbo flat-plane V8, howls out 1,064 horsepower on its own, then joins a 136 horsepower front electric motor for 1,250 combined, driving all four tires through an 8-speed dual clutch to a GM estimated sub-2-second 0-60, an engineer-driven 8.6-second quarter mile at 159 miles per hour, and a 233 miles per hour top speed. That's not a marketing claim, that's arithmetic. GM engineers took it to the Nürburgring and posted the fastest lap a Corvette has ever turned on that circuit. Then they came home and priced it at $189,995. Ferrari's been holding meetings ever since. A 3-screen cockpit wraps the driver in live data, GT2 seats come in Napa leather with competition sport buckets on call, and a 14-speaker Bose performance system fights a losing war against the turbos. America didn't join the hypercar club. It kicked the door in. That's the list. If you think the order's wrong, maybe the Blackwing should have been higher. Maybe an electric Charger shouldn't beat a manual V8 at all. Tell me exactly where this list got it wrong. And subscribe, because the next one settles the argument. This has been Elite Motors. Thanks for watching.